Next up, let's do a standard run. It's Primordium's turn today. Random allied clan, Covenant 25, let's go. Okay, we have Awoken as our secondary clan, and we start with Steel Enhancer, Space Prism and Cannibalize. We also have Exiled Awoken. This is an insanely strong start. Daedalus with Explosive Sigil, Fell with Scorches and Seraph the Impatient. Sketches of Salvation, Temperate Talisman. I feel like we can't do Sketches of Salvation, that would be a problem. Talisman is very nice with Blink, so I'm gonna go with that. Let's go Stalwart's Neck. We want some time to be able to buff up our Primordium with Steel Enhancers and Root Seeds. That's gonna be more important than just high up base stats on Primordium. I think we can take the spikes, we just need to set up on the top floor. Good start, good start. Can't get the collector sadly, I wish we had a blink. There are the blinks. This is gonna be the kill on the Forge Disciple. Let's break this floor. 2 damage prevented or 1 Ember next turn. We draw 7 cards next turn. We should get the Ember. Took 3 damage to the spike. I forgot that guy had spikes, honestly. Otherwise, I probably would have played 1 blink on this top floor. Okay, Blink decides to not hit the backliner at all. "95 attack train Steward." Why stop there? So what do we want? More reliable backline kill? And Umbra Assault would be an option. Morsel Generation, we could pick literally any of those. I think I want the Umbra Assault. Restoring Retreat, Sharpen, Razor Sharp Edge. Sure. Let's go to the right. I'll take a Shadow Eater. I'll give him multi-strike. What else do we want on this Shadow Eater? Where is this Shadow Eater not gonna be enough? What challenge could still be a trouble? What could still be a challenge for us? The only real challenge I can imagine is killing the first wave. We'll usually have not that high attack buffs by the time the first wave comes around, because Primordium takes some time to get the buffs. But anything after the first wave should usually be pretty easy to deal with. let's start with things here. I do want to get the collector. Whoops! I thought I put it back in my hand, but apparently I did not. And that also kills the backliner. Very nice. It's a bit late for these buffs, but might as well take them. Sweepers that kill Primordium. Yeah, that's somewhat of a concern. We might want to pick up one stack of superfood maybe. Go on perils of production, probably. Wildwood sap, sting, invigorating solution. Don't think we need wildwood sap. Sting isn't great, nor is invigorating solution is fine. I'm okay with having one of those in the deck. And Animus of Will. We already have this big Shadow Eater. But we could have Animus of Will instead. Isn't Animus of Will just better? I think so. Faster scaling. It has to be better. Primordium as our champ. Oh yeah. Let's get Emblem of the Exile and go real nuts. Let's get a Blink out of the deck and make it useful for a fight. It's not worth restarting for this, but I misplayed. Primordium should have been in front here. Yeah, definitely. No, we managed to get the bomb. Very nice. Magma morsels. I don't mind the damage shield on this guy. Enough to kill the frontliner here, very nice. Doesn't really matter who we buff. Well, Blink can't go wrong on that wave. Yeah, our enemies doesn't even matter. Cycle of life. Okay. It's a good buff. Do we need extra ember? Yes. Feel like root seeds makes it easier to not go draw. Let's upgrade our... these are very similar. Both have removal and spell shop. Opposite to have Merchant of Steel and Forgotten Boons. Question is, I think we want to start with the Merchant of Steel and then next floor go for the spells. I think that's slightly better. This is so greedy. Let's reroll for Large Stone. We got it. This run is so over. That was so greedy. But it paid off. Spell shield is slightly annoying, but not a big deal. Oh! Yeah, haste. That's a thing that exists. I remember now. Yeah, playing this Shadow Eater on the second floor is a stupid idea, but I think we can win this fight anyways. That's bad. I play Primordium in front mostly because I was expecting Shadow Eater to kill most of the enemies before they go to the top floor. And I wanted Primordium to get the extra benefit from Emblem of the Exiles. Not the right call in this circumstance. I think I'm gonna reload this real quick. That was very stupid. I'm still gonna stick to my plays, but adapt to the haste being around. Actually, that doesn't change anything because I don't have morsels to feed. Well... ...16 health is exactly the damage we're taking. But at least combat is working out a little better this way. And we are most likely still strong enough to win this fight. I need some morsels. I don't have enough room for morsels. Oh, me my hand, I mean. One morsel goes on the bottom, that's for sure. Cycle of life on the Siren together with Razor Sharp Edge. Not the Lifesteal one. Lifesteal one goes on the top. Yeah, this is definitely a very powerful seed, I agree. Extra lifesteal is so much damage on that floor. Yep. Shadow Eater is just strong. Gem Trove, Prism Retrieval, Ember Forge. I think that's a skip. And I think this might be a skip too, unless we take Wildwood Custodian. We don't. It's gonna be hard to fit a Custodian on a floor. Cost reduce the cycle of life once, upgrade a Blink for Consume. Don't want the Consume removal. Holdover. Has to be Razor Sharp Edge, right? Another upgrade on a Blink, and then we cost reduce Razor Sharp Edge because we plan to play it a lot. Let's get a few cards out of the deck. 2 Train Steamer first. Next up, probably Blinks. Armor 15, okay. This boss should be pretty easy with this deck. Look at the flaws. So that wasn't that wasn't great. How? Yeah, I need to think before I act. We are facing sweepers. We are facing sweepers in this fight. That's a thing. That means Primordium must be in the front, and Primordium needs to get these Emblem of the Exile triggers. And we may occasionally have to... Alright, we can generate monsters with that. This helps. 2 morsels on the bottom floor would be nice. Let's make it magma and excavator. Ah, yeah. Well, that doesn't really matter because we couldn't prevent that. This guy's healthy. Let's play it here. Oh well. Hey Ski! Thank you so much for subscribing at tier 1. Welcome! And enjoy your emotes in chat. I'm glad you like my YouTube videos enough to not just watch me on Twitch but also subscribe to me. That means a lot. Almost. These numbers are so crazy. Wait, are we actually getting the full 44 health instead of the damage 32? I didn't know it worked that way. But it certainly seems to work that way. Yeah, Razor Sharp Edge makes the number go down. Plus 90 plus 40 from eating that. It's pretty ridiculous. Yeah, apparently it's based on his full health. I always thought that was not the case. I think this is a skip. Store and retrieve Bramble Ash, Wildwood Custodian. Skip again. I feel like getting some relics. Maybe we find something nice. We find Void. Okay. Probably not that useful, but we'll see. Kenko with commemorative spike. Jack strips is nice, but not a huge deal. We have Shadow Eater, but not that good of a morsel generation, to be honest. Let's reroll. Maybe we find something better. I like Chain of Gems. That's pretty good. Protects our Primordium. Yeah, it's definitely based on full health, as we have just seen in this last fight. I might take... yeah... Why? Oh, oops. That's a mistake. The damage shield should have gone on Penumbra. Feel like I need to kill this guy now. Need a little bit of extra damage. I think we're okay. Now we can start really buffing up Primordium. Alright, that's not even enough to kill the backliner. For some reason I thought it would be. I mean, this is not a bad chance. It's less than 50% though. No, it's actually slightly above 50%. It should be worth. I guess we're buffing a train steward now. I forgot about the damage shield. That train steward would have died otherwise, but now it's never gonna die. Never ever. I was lying. It's gonna die. Let's put a blocker in front. Let's actually eat that blocker instead. Sure, let's get some morsels. Well, this time I'm pretty sure we can get the kill with Shadow Eater. I always forget to play these morsels with damage shield in front of my units, but apparently Primordium's current health doesn't really matter all that much anyway, so let's get a second cycle of life. And let's get some draw. Cycle of life is really good with Primordium. We don't need unit upgrades. I'm gonna go to the left. We don't have a lot of gold for spell upgrades, but buffet 12? Sure. If we can't get superfood, that's fine. It would only be spikes we could transfer anyway, so actually I kind of feel like I should cost reduce one twice, so we could dupe it if we wanted to. The Historian. Heavy Theft has an upgrade, but we only have one turn to actually, well, one fight to actually get it to pay off. Numbers and units heal up to full. That's slightly problematic. And the top floor being capacity reduced is also not great. Okay, this makes it a bit easier. Once again, I should have played Primordium first. But we might be okay here. I guess we just have to play the animals in front then. So, this Gilded Wing, how do we deal with it? We could add another 13 times 4, that's 52. Actually 15 times 4, that's 60 damage to it. If we slow down our scaling. Is that worth? 49. Currently we are wasting 3 hits on this guy. If we get to 25 attack, we don't have to. So I think I wanna split the buffs here. Yeah, right. We have the Gilded Wing there, healing up because of Heaven's Seal. I forgot about that. Shadow Eater with Primordium. Yeah, that might have been better. But this run is not about score. It's not even about winning. I just expect we are gonna win anyways. This run is about doing crazy things with Primordium. Fine, I'll play the Gift of Gratitude. Still have 7 stacks. Animals of Will dies, but Primordium wins anyways. Oh, that's so funny. No, Animus no longer dies. Sure, have your double strike. Feast. We wanna eat that Primordium even faster. This is a skip. We kinda want removals more than it do, but spell upgrades more than unit upgrades. But it honestly doesn't really matter all that much. Let's get the removals. Oh, Hailstone housing. Nice to see you. Large stone though, not really what I'm looking for. Let's reroll, maybe we'll find some better upgrades. These are not actually great. Still gonna buy it. Just for the Heartstone. And I guess the spikes. Let's get the train stewards off the train. Actually, the unupgraded Blink is even worse. And what's on the second page? Fossilized Fang, first Hell Pact and Channel Heart. Fossilized Fangs? Wait, haven't we seen Fossilized Fangs this run? No, I must be thinking about a different one. It was the daily challenge, wasn't it? Yeah. I remember seeing it with no Gorge, and Shadow Eater was our first unit we picked. So we always had Gorge at that point. Animals. Oh, not against this guy. No, we can't do that. We can't have Primordium be in the front here. With Seraph the Patient. feel like this is good, but we get hit by Seraph this turn. And we buff him, but I think that's fine. Can't razor sharp the Animus. Let's plink all the enemies. It's a lot of morsel generation for one turn. Morsels don't count for the Seraph, but the spells still do. Okay, finally a cycle of life. I shouldn't have cast that, it didn't do anything. Except buff the Seraph. Yeah, I guess that's the end for Shadow Eater. We need a lot of health on our Animus. But this deck does generate quite a bit of health, so... I actually should have put that in front. No, putting that in front means... doesn't mean much. Because we take 30 damage to the Gilded Wing, then 15. Instead of taking no damage to the Gilded Wing, then 45. So 35 plus 15 is actually 30 plus 15 is actually the same as 45. So huh? Why are we taking... Oh, never mind. It works out. All works out. I was just reading the numbers wrong. Maybe I should have taken an Awake, honestly. Let's get as much health on Primordium as we can. And a good chunk of attack as well. I'll take a bite here. Final wave. I think we are okay. Seraph only has 34 attack, so he will need a while to get down our units. This time I should have played it in a front for sure. No need to play Feast, I'm gonna eat up anyways, and this means I can play fewer buffs on Primordium. The Cycle of Lives are really good. There we go. $802 attack, multi-strike 3. That's a good unit. Yeah, Primordium is really good in Awoken. You have Animus of Will, which is a very easily abusable unit with Primordium. And you have all these stab buffs, which are good no matter what path you go with. Okay, that marks 2 clan combinations for every clan done. So from this point down, I will no longer be completing them randomly. I'm gonna select my sub-clan just so I don't have to re-roll tons of times till I find the clans I haven't done.